how do we flee ourselves from people's opinion, from really what people think about us. And before I go there, I want to appreciate my guest Olivia Abba last week. She talked about 3 roadblocks to our success, and she ably talked about 3 main things, and that was mindset, mindset, and mindset. We've received incredible feedback. Like people, she showed us how we can work our mindset to attain our freedom in our entrepreneur journey or in our business, so whatever it is. So thank you so much, Olivia, for that value you provided for us. If you didn't watch that video, please go ahead and watch it. It is right here on my wall. It was incredible. Thank you so much. And yeah, you can go ahead and look for it on my wall. So if you've just joined me, I know this is going to be full of value. You can share it. You can invite friends to watch it. So please click the share button and let someone share it in another group or in your wall or something like that. And I'll be checking maybe midway to see if you have any comment, if you have any question, if you want to participate. So please go ahead and put your comment there. Then I will read it and see how we can help one another. So today, it's 4 ways to flee yourself from bondage, or what people think about you. Most of us, I thought about this because for a very long time, I knew I had to do live videos like this one. I knew like if you're to build your business online, you do have to do a live video. If you're watching online, you see the people you follow, the people you want to do business with, they do live videos, they do webinars, they do trainings, they're all over the place. So I knew if I had to do business online, if I had to really do a profitable one online, I had to do lives, I had to do videos, I had to do it. But fear of what people were going to think about me held me. It held me so much. And of course, and I had my reasons why that was, like, why I had to fear. One, I thought of my accent. I'm like, oh my goodness, that is not even near perfect, and it doesn't help when you have kids. Every time you're trying to do homework with them or to talk to them, they're telling you, hey mommy, they do not pronounce the word like that. No, you're pronouncing it wrong. So that, coupled with what are people going to think about me out there, I said, I am not going to do these videos. I'm not going to put myself out there. So that kept me in bondage. Yet I knew the advantages of doing live videos. So that held me so much. And another reason was, you know, I know out there people can be brutal. Like, I know I've seen videos, I've commented sometimes, I'm like, you know, this wasn't nice. So people can be mean out there, especially on social media. So I told myself, I am not going to go there and be abused, and you know, because I cared so much, and I'm like, is it going to be of value? Is my story going to even bless anyone? So I relaxed. I said, I'm not going to do it. But then I had to think about something. I had to do something. And these are the 4 things I want to tell you why I decided to do lives and how I overcame that fear. And I know I am not alone. For a long time, I worked in a women's shelter. At that time, I saw women being, and I have friends of mine, like so much caught up in intimate relationships which are so violent. And every time I would go to the office to work, I would talk to these women. Why are you in this relationship? Do you know what they would tell me? One of the reasons was, what is society going to think about me? What are people going to think about me? And that held them so strongly in a relationship they felt they should have left. So that is why I'm like, but you know, there has to be a better way. We cannot let people really hold us bondage, especially if we know the right thing to do, if we know what we have to do. So I'm speaking to that person right now who wants to do something, who feels they should be doing something, but because of society, because of what your Facebook neighbors are going to think about you, because of X, Y, and Z, you don't do it. So I want to speak to you right now to give you the tools that have helped me to come and do live videos, to just do it. Like these days, if I want to do a live video or like a training or a webinar, I really don't care. I go out and do it. And these are the reasons why I did that and how I overcame. And especially if you're in business, you have to come out and do these lives. You have to do these videos. Why? Because people need to trust you. People need to do business with those they love and trust. And this is one free way that you can do it. Don't forget about people, what people are selling you, like these tricks. Observe all the people who are doing very well. They come out, they train, they do videos, they do stuff. So you have to do this. So one, how did I overcome that fear? What people think about me? The first one is that you can never please anyone. And everyone, like not everyone will like you, you know. So I told myself, Annette, you are not there to please everyone or to speak to everyone. And even if I tried, hey Jessie, do you want to say hi? I told you I'm home. Can you say hi to my, can you say hi? Hi. Okay, so that is my Jesse. Today he's not feeling well, so I get to do this with him today. So yeah, I said I can never get to please anyone. So even if I wanted to have the whole Facebook to love me, I wouldn't manage. So, but I'm like, you know, I will speak to one person who connects with me. Thank you, like Jesse, you're very cute. So that one person, who will look beyond my accent, who will look beyond what I'm saying, and that is the person I wanted to connect with. So that is how I'm like, you know what, even if we tried, and we all know it very well, even in our real lives, we cannot please everyone. So get out of that fear. You cannot please everyone. Just go and find the few people you connect with, and that is the one. Knowing, like, even if like they don't like me, that is okay. I am not looking for everyone. I am looking for the people to connect with. So that is the one thing that helped me. Number two, know your strength. We all have strength, and we all have hey, my friend likes my background. I thought you liked me. Hey, but you like the background. But that is thank you. I didn't actually mean to do that background, but because I have boys, like all the things were all over the place, they were throwing the balls everywhere, I decided to put them back. But thank you. So that's how they ended up to be in my background. So the other point was, you have to know your strength and you have to know your weaknesses. Some of the things, I don't even like calling them weaknesses, some of the things that you need to work on. So, but for a long time, we've been told not to praise ourselves, not to speak, like not to acknowledge that we have the strong points. So we always think, oh, I am of no good, like I have no value. What value am I going to offer? But let me tell you this afternoon, you do have value. You have something amazing that you can share with people. And I've seen this even the few lives that we've done. We have like amazing feedback in my inbox, saying, people saying, what you said the other day touched my heart. It blessed my heart. So we have strength, and those we have those things that we want to work on. So this is what I'm challenging you to do. You have to build on this. I looked at myself. I'm like, what strong point do I have? What can I bring to my live videos that can bless people? And one of the strong points I have growing up, I know there's a way I connect with people. Like that connection I make with people, to be able to help them see through, like beyond their circumstances. That is one strong point that I have. So I said I'm going to use that. I'm going to go share my personal story on Facebook, and I will do this personal connection. And you don't know how many people I've connected with through social media because of that. So do not even be deceived. You have strong points. So when you're fearing, like, to go out and do something, instead of fearing, divert that energy, that fear, to develop yourself even more. I read more. I listen to broadcasts, and like I read from the gurus, from my mentors, because I want to do better. Why? Because when I come out to speak, not that I'm going to be perfect, but I want to prepare so that even those people I fear, they will know for sure that I had value. I provided some content which was very useful. So tap into the strength that you have. So instead of like whining and always thinking about what are people going to think about me, what are they going to do, just get on something that you know you're good at, go out and achieve that, as of course you work on what you need to work on occasionally. And I ask you also, if you have any feedback, I really welcome feedback. Please send it to my inbox, because I want to do better at this. But I can't let that also hold me, that I'm not perfect, I'm waiting like to be perfect for me to come out. No, I will do what I'm able to do right now, as I educate myself, as I improve myself. So like for those of you who are joining us, like I said, we are just talking about how to overcome, to free ourselves from bondage of what people think about us, the bondage that keeps us in situations that we don't think we should be in, but we fear what other people are thinking about us. Number 3, and probably maybe the most important, is to know the reason why. Why, like, I think every one of us at one point in life, we should sit down and ask ourselves, what is my purpose in life? Why am I here? And I think if you know that why, and that why is strong enough, you will stop thinking about what everyone else thinks about you, and you will go ahead and do what your calling is or why you're supposed to be here. And this is what I mean. When I thought about, like, these are some of the whys. This is one of let me share with you some of the reasons why I do what I do. Thank you, Mariam, for joining. Thank you, Babi. Thank you, everyone. Like, yeah, thank you. I love you all. Please go ahead and share this video somewhere. I know people will find value. So we are discussing 4 ways to help you flee from bondage. Bondage of what people think about you, so that you become the best you. So the reason why do I do what I do? I told you one of the reasons when I stopped teaching, I realized that one of the reasons is for me to motivate or to help that little girl out there, or whoever is watching right now, to know that it doesn't matter the skin of your color, it doesn't matter where you come from, it doesn't matter who you are, it doesn't matter whether your accent is bad or not. You can create your own future. You can be the best you. And that is why I decided to walk with you on this journey. So the girl who's watching me right now, to know that they can do something, that they can do better. If they want to, if they choose to, it doesn't matter where they come from, what they've heard, what they've been told. I want to show them that they can be the best themselves. Thank you for sharing. I think one has shared this video. Thank you so much for sharing. I really appreciate you. So that one. Another one is why I'm doing this. So I wanted home to be flexible, to have freedom. If you live in these countries and you have young kids like me, and you work, you know the hustle that you go through, running from place to place, dropping the kids in activities, and really having that freedom. That was so important for me. For me to be able to have that flexibility. But also, you know that one income is not enough. So every time I feel like I am not going out to do a live video, I say I don't care what people are going to say right now. I will go and shoot this video about cryptocurrencies. I don't care if people laugh, if you do what, because I know the why behind why I'm shooting it is greater than why I should not do it. So that reason why. So this is like what I tell my friend, like even when I was working, like I go back to that shelter. I've always told my friends that reason why, like what is your purpose? If you have little girls at home, what message do you want them to pick while growing up? Do you want them to know that they can just live in an abusive relationship, that their mother is okay living with someone who is abusive, or you want them to know, like, to know that they should always look for healthy relationships? So if that is important for you, you will stop thinking about what are people going to think if I leave this relationship. You start focusing on the big picture, like the story, the lesson you want your little girl to learn, to grow up knowing, because that is the reason, that is what keeps you going. So knowing the reason why, the purpose why we are here, it will help you to overcome that fear of always wanting to know, fearing what your neighbor thinks, what your friend thinks, and pushing you to know what to do what you're not supposed to do. So I talked about four things. Let me recap. So we can't please anyone. You have to know your strengths and work on those, and you have to know the reason why. So actually, I realized I had 3 points. I thought I had 4 points, but anyway, I realized I had 3. So yeah, let's make them 3 points, like 3 key points why you shouldn't, how to overcome that fear of your neighbor, like what they think about me. So let me challenge you this afternoon as I wind up. Maybe before I wind up, let me check the comments right here. Let me see who's just joined me, if there's something I need to attend to. So let me know if you find value in this video, if there is anything that makes sense, if you have something that can bless our people, if you know what has worked for you. I know most of us struggle with this. So what has worked for you to overcome what people think about you? Please comment there and let me know. How can other people really overcome that fear that holds them every time wanting to know, or fearing what people think about me? I can't do this, I can't do this. So I appreciate you all, and I will leave one word with you. So it's a mantra. Oh, bless you, Jesse. It's actually a mantra that every one of us should have. And it says, what other people think about me is none of my business. Honestly, at the end of the day, if you're to think about it, what people think about you is none of your business, especially if they don't come to tell it to you in your face. So that shouldn't hold you. You should know what people think about you is none of your business, but your purpose, your business is to find who you are, is to try and to be the best that you can be, and is to try and to bless everyone. So I appreciate you all. Thank you so much for listening in. I hope you have found value. And yeah, if you want to be a guest, please send me an inbox. I would really love to have you here. We'll be back next Monday. I have a guest, very exciting. So please keep watching, and I love you all. I will see you next time on another video. God bless and stay warm.